We've talked a lot about sort of what drove you into the business, and it truly was as a doctor, as a Western doc. You had an eye toward Eastern medicine, and you really were driven by the product. So talk a little bit about the product and what led to your success through that.
Okay. Well, thank you, Donna. I'm a board-certified family practitioner. I practiced in Tampa, Florida. This would have been my 40th year in medicine. Thank God LifeVantage got me retired from that. But
thank God for us.
But I was trained in Western medicine, and in school we're trained to diagnose disease, and we're trained to treat it a couple ways. You can become a surgeon and cut it out, or you can give the patient drugs. And when I first started in practice, I had fun. And the things they didn't teach me in medical school, they didn't teach me preventative medicine, and they taught me very, very little nutrition. And the nutrition is the basis of our health, and when we don't know it as doctors, it's really difficult to teach to the patient. So when I got into practice, I was young, my patient population was young, I did a lot of sports medicine, I did some emergency medicine, I had a busy family practice, and I saw people that would get healthy very quickly if they got sick. But as I got older, my patient population got older, I saw more and more diseases. And as we know now, those diseases and that aging itself is caused by oxidative stress. That's why we're all here. So I started looking around. I wanted to find a better way to treat myself and my patients because I was having to take medication. I was passing more and more pills out to people to treat endpoints. I wasn't getting rid of the disease. I was putting Band-Aids on things and treating symptoms, and I got very frustrated with that. So I started looking for other ways to help my patients and myself. I'm a firm believer in the law of attraction. I think if you put it out there to the universe, it'll find you, and it did. In 2010, I had a young gentleman get past my front office. My office manager came in to me one day and said, "Please watch this guy's video. Get him out of my hair." That's exactly what Brian Sorley came in. He plopped his laptop down in front of me. He knew nothing about medicine. He actually was my UPS driver at the time. But he was very persistent, and he got past my front office, and he showed me a video. And it was done by ABC News. It was done on a natural product developed at the University of Colorado, clinically proven to lower oxidative stress by 40% in 30 days in everyone tested. And I looked at that video and I went, wow. This is what we've been looking for. And I got excited. I got really excited. So I actually bought a bottle from him right there. He swears I gave him wholesale. I think I paid retail for it. But we still argue about that. But I went home. I wanted to see, I'm an evidence-based physician. I wanted to see what it did, how it worked. So I looked at everything I could. I read through all the patents. I looked at the few studies that were out there. And I looked what Nerve 2 was. I had no idea what that was. After a week, I was convinced. I came back and I said, yeah, I want to be involved. I want to get this product. I want to get it to my family, my friends. I want to take it myself, and I want to get it to my practice and get it to my patients. So I did. And when we first started using it in our practice, I tested everybody. Every new patient that we got on Protandim, we did everything. I did all the lab work that I could find and everything I could measure. We measured their blood pressure and everything else. We did it when they started. We did it at 3 to 6 months out. And we did it a year out. And I saw changes in everyone. And I was amazed. I was just shocked at the results we were getting. And I can tell you, completely changed the way we practice medicine. I was really excited about what we had. And that's what really grew my belief in this product and this company. I was not going to do the business. I said, no, there's no way I'm going to do this. One, I'm too busy. I had 3 clinics going. I was working 55 hours a week. And I said, there's no way. I don't have the time to do it. I don't need the money. My biggest phobia in life is public speaking. I'll never stand up in front of people and talk. I wouldn't. I said, so I'm not going to do it. But I did think I'd like to be an elite. So I'm going to get 2,500 patients on this, and I'll be a Pro 7. That was my thinking. But after about the first 50 or 60, I thought, this is going to take a long time to do. So I actually went to my 2 best friends and I said, look, I found a way for us to make money together and you're going to come and take a look at it. I didn't ask them, I told them. And they did. And they came and looked at it, they joined me, and we plugged in, I dusted off that blueprint, and I figured out how to do this. And I went to the once a week meeting that Brandon or Fred Graves did in Tampa, and that's all we had back then. And we started doing meetings ourselves. We would invite people to my office. Nobody would show up, and so we practiced between ourselves in front of each other. We got out that whiteboard and we drew circles, and we put the numbers on the board. And finally, we got 1 or 2 people to show up to our meetings, and we grew it from there. It was fun. We really enjoyed it. One thing I do remember, Fred Graves, the first month I got into this, he said, look, if you ever want to be an elite distributor, you've got to do what we do. And one thing we do is we don't miss any of these events. So I got in September of 2010. October of 2010, I went to my first Elite Academy. And it changed me. I was going, wow, this is impressive. And I haven't missed one since. So that's really how we do this. And it's been quite a journey.
Awesome. Thank you so much.